No, I say it from my chest, I rep the Midwest. Niggas be acting like they tough, we not into that. I front the liquor store, serving with the pack, eating a box of rice. No, I got the strap. But them old schools clean like a new ball. Standing tall like the arch, I ain't finna fall. Used to be on Hall Street, they used to race cars. Cops come speed off, we ain't getting caught. From an era where clout chasing meant you had power. Now CMW Hayes, mashing with all confidence. For the fam, get it by any means. Going Jordan, rocking 6 rings. Blue Game 12s on Montclair lounge pants. With a white tee round my neck, the Jesus piece. Building like Noah's Ark, they ain't wanna believe in me. Give me.
Yo.
Yeah.
Hey, that was that mashing right there. And the other one that came on was Killzone Favorite. That's a song that I just put out.
That's hard.
I just put that out on SoundCloud and YouTube. But that's on cut right there. He like when I say going Jordan, rocking 6 rings.
Yeah.
12
you know what?
Hey. What?
You know what? You know what? I'm gonna have to switch it back up. We're gonna switch it up to one of them other joints because they was telling me on the back end about the monetization. They were saying that your boy, well, I don't think he was hating, but I think it was just a light copyright claim. But shout out to you did that. Who you did it over, Hayes?
That's an Alchemist track, dog. That's like a little freestyle track I did. Man, hey, we lit already. Hold on. You know we lit already, bro. We just came in with the convo. Man, I don't think they know, bro. Look, welcome back to another episode, You Ain't Lying podcast. You feel me? Today, we got a special guest. Man. This month. Hey, look, man, I met this guy, man, over the internet, man, but I knew he was real, man, and once I seen him, because I connected with him on the Beats and Bits podcast, man, with Killzone and Sir Zaku, and he got a good opinion on stuff. He dope with the music. And he been supporting, so we've been supporting him in return, man. So this my guy, Child of God, man. C.H.O.G, man. What's the word, bro?
Yeah, it's another one. What? Shine bright.
Yeah. That's right there.
We lit. You already know, bro. Hey, and next to him, that's my guy. You already know my dog, DJ Killzown Jones, man.
Killzone.
Yeah, man. Big Killzone on your phone and money still long. And the team is forever. Whatever, ever. Strong.
I like how you put all them evers at the end, too.
Yeah.
Y'all already know, man. CMW Hayes. If I didn't say it already, I don't know. Because we just came in lit already. I don't know that. We just came in on it.
Yeah.
But that's a good thing, man. That's how you know, bro, it's going to be a good episode today, man. So thank y'all for tapping back in with us as usual every Wednesday. And this right here is on what, man? And what we doing today?
This episode, we at 18 now?
Yeah. Well, you know, man, we're going to stop counting. Well, you know, man, we stopped counting after a while, man. We just going to keep mashing with all confidence.
For real.
With all confidence.
Oh, but not to mention, man, and my bad, too, man. I wanted to mention, man, in your song, man, Armageddon, too, man. That's my cut, too, man, in the Armageddon record that, man, that you got out.
Yeah.
Killzone put me on that What Doesn't Kill You Make You Stronger.
Yeah.
I
appreciate that, y'all.
Yeah, bro, you doing your thing, bro. Just keep. And I've been seeing you push like a custom shoe line or something like that.
Yeah, that's my cousin's shoe painting business. Now I'm helping them support getting his name out there and stuff like that. So everybody could, go ahead and support that. I mainly posted on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook.
Yeah.
So
No, he got the he been doing the no commentary gameplays, but putting the independent songs in the background. You know, he put that mashing up there. He put hit me up there. He put Lil Cry. You know, that's my other favorite song.
I'd help y'all out, man.
I'll be using that for everything.
Yeah. and that Off by L Streets. I gotta have her send me the promo. We gonna do that on the next episode and Beats and Bits and all that. So shout out L Streets to Dial Gaming. You know what I'm saying? So
shout out L Streets, man.
Yeah. Hey, when respect don't get respect, what to do?
Man.
You want Charlie?
Oh yeah, go ahead. Do you wanted to say something?
Nah, man, I was just gonna pretty much just kick it off. Say when respect don't get respect, what to do in that situation is to exit yourself out of that situation. Period.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Man, I would say it really relates to individuals that cares about being liked. You know what I'm saying? I would say, you keep giving them respect and you doing whatever you can to get accepted and seek validation by certain people or a certain group or just a certain individual, period. And they don't give you that same respect back or the same love back, the same support back. I mean, you don't have to like instantly get away from them because most people, you know, they don't try to instantly get away from that person. But you can at least slowly get away from that person. And if you can instantly get away from that person. But that's the bottom line, is trying to get away from that individual or individuals. You know what I'm saying? So,
I mean, I'm instantly getting away from them. Like I have a zero tolerance for disrespect. And if you don't come back and apologize to me, it's just like that. I got a zero tolerance from it. You know what I'm saying? From family on down. It's like I'm not finna tolerate no more. I'm 30 years old. I ain't finna tolerate, you know, especially nobody that ain't helping me do nothing.
It don't necessarily gotta be somebody disrespecting you to your face. It can be how somebody trying to treat you or trying to son you or trying to treat you like
I mean, it come in all different types of forms and facets of disrespect is not tolerated by a Big Killzone, man. I work too damn hard for this. I'm trying to put my people them on. And, you know, like I say, for family on down, it's like, you know, if you didn't support doing, you know, the come up, you can't celebrate or reap the benefits off of it. And it's not that I'm, you know, holding no grudges. It's just you've already picked the line of the saying you want to stand on beforehand.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? Don't be I knew him. No, you don't.
What do you think that be?
Shut up.
It's like,
come on, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
I was going. We can't. I'm trying to trying to keep it on my. Well, normally I'd be chilling anyway because I was already preparing for the remonetization process. You know, we done kind of calmed it down a little bit, but you know what I'm saying. But it's like,
what do it be about though?
Man,
like
it be about because people feel
going into a situation with respect. And we know for sure 110% that we ain't the ones who on no BS. Like we the ones who coming in, and that's what I'm saying. Like, what do it be about on their end?
Okay, would it be
is it jealousy? Is it something that they see that I'm finna
break jealousy? Definitely. You know what I'm saying? Because
go ahead, y'all go first because I'm gonna go in. go ahead.
I would say.
No, I'm just saying, man, because sometimes I just be feeling like I come into always with respect, bro. So that's what I know.
Yeah.
So when I get disrespectful, I know for sure that you did something to piss me off to really get disrespectful. Because I'm coming with 110% with respect.
Yeah.
I'm gonna respect your time. I'm gonna respect your opinion. I'm gonna respect what you stand for until you show me otherwise. Yeah. And for me, like me and Zone had talked about before, sometimes, man, with some people, it's like you be like. And I done heard this before, like you give people like numerous chances, like to show you otherwise. You be like, like I know they ain't. Then you probably might move on.
Man, I'm gonna put it to you like.
Then it happen again.
I'm gonna put it to you like this. Go ahead.
Oh, I mean, it's jealousy.
That's it.
Just real quick. This is jealousy, and sometimes it could be how productive you are. Like Killzone, when you said that on the come up, you know, that's when you focus on the come up. You get more and more productive. And as you get more and more productive, you get less tolerant of, just nonsense. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, if you're not really productive like that, you got a whole bunch of time on your hands, and then you usually tolerate a lot of nonsense because you feel like that, well, even though they messed me over and they stabbed me in the back, but at the same time, these are my friends, so I don't have nothing else going on, nothing much going on. So I would say productivity is one of the main things too, because as you grow more and more and become more productive, you don't really tolerate a lot of nonsense like you used to.
You're right.
So, and with me, it come like this. I'm gonna bring it all the way down. In family, people in your family might feel like your life supposed to have went one way, and you
Mm,
were supposed to be doing X, Y, and Z, and it was so much expected. But when you stray off or veer off from that path, they gonna start looking at you and talking about you instead of lifting you up and trying to help you achieve your goals and your dreams and what, more importantly, what got the path that God puts you on, because the path that God puts you on may not be the path that you got yourself on, and more importantly, the path that everybody else put you on. Like Moses, he was supposed to be the Pharaoh, but that ain't what God
mm,
wanted him to be. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? God brought him to that place so he could perform a duty. He was in line to be the pharaoh. Shouldn't something happen to Ramesses or his brother or his brother's children? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? He was supposed to be the grand advisor and the architect, and he was supposed to oversee the slaves and all that. But that was when God showed him that uh that wasn't for him, and so he left and he came back and delivered the people, and his brother and them couldn't just understand why he wanted to kill him, because he felt like, we took you in, we were supposed to kill you, but we took you in, we saved you, and you know what I'm saying, it was a gift from God, and not from our God but they God's.
Mm,
And how could you turn your back on the people? You could have been out here like them, but that
Right.
ain't what God wanted for him. So with family, you know what I'm saying, people be having expectations of you, and once it go left, you gonna be out here in the wilderness, and you're gonna have to depend on God and the people that God may have around you. He might have other family members, because Moses went back to his real family. You know what I'm saying? And you might have your peoples might be cool with you, your mom, your granny or whoever, but other people in your family may not rock with you or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or you might have thought that your bond with them was stronger. You know what I'm saying? And the same thing with friends. Like friends, you might have it in your heart that you gonna ride for friends just like family, but
Right.
they may not have it in their heart or their spirit or their mind. They might look at
Yeah,
you as
but
a
how
good
many
friend.
times once you discover that, shall you proceed, or should you not even trip off that? Because sometimes I feel like, why even trip off what somebody else doing if we know in our heart that that's the type of person we are, and everybody not going to be like that around
Yeah,
us.
I mean, you have to peep that before it even get to a
Right.
level of disrespect. Like you have to keep them. It's like my one of my old friends. He said, "Man, it's degrees of friendship." So you have to figure out which degree. You know what I'm saying, that they own with you. Now you might be the utmost loyalty, might be the first word in your vocabulary, but it might be the last word in theirs. So I'm never gonna put them in a
Mhm.
situation that is going to
mm,
cause me to question their loyalty. I'm gonna just hang out with them, kick it with them, but I'm not gonna confide in that group of friends. But I might have a group of friends over here that we talk about everything. We like brothers, you know what I'm saying? And I know that person gonna
Indeed.
ride for me, you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? And then when it go down to relationships, it's the same thing. If the
And
girl you
business,
with,
right?
and,
Because
well,
business is
I'm
another.
finna get the
Okay.
business in a
Okay.
second.
Okay.
So when it come down to relationships, you know what I'm saying? If your partner, you didn't have 15 come to Jesus talks with your partner, and they still doing the thing that's irking you, then you
Yeah.
got to make a decision right then and there, because they
Yeah.
complacent with who they are, they good with who they are, where they are, and everything, and they might want to change, but they not gonna move on your schedule. So you gonna have to get either stay down with them and see if they gonna change, or you gonna have to. That boy when he got that, he got the big Mr. Pure too. That was not a that was
No,
not
I'm
an
not
ad.
sipping, y'all. I'm not
That
sipping.
that was
I'm
not an
sipping on
ad.
some juice.
Yeah. So what was I finna say? Yeah. So And then in business, it's like what I learned, especially being here on the St. Louis scene, right? And y'all heard that wind, that fan going, do y'all? I'm just
No.
making
A
sure.
little,
Okay, yeah,
no.
yeah. So what I
He
was
got some
saying was,
headphones in.
what I was saying was like in business, and I seen this on the scene. Like we might have become genuinely or whatever, and we might have expected them to support us,
Right.
like we supported them because we thought that we was in this together, but that wasn't the case. We was just being friendly competition, and so and we only did that in the name of hip hop and in the name of peace. But we really didn't. Everybody was really competing for the same 20 people. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the
Mhm.
same 20 people over on the south side. We was all competing for. And Charlie tell me, they told me stories about, when he had his not his faith, but his resolve had been tested, and people had been,
Oh yeah.
doing, stuff to him. So it's like you would think somebody like Charlie, who everything he do is positive. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah,
to the,
not
I'm
everything.
just saying. Well, I'm just saying for the most part, like
He
you a
said,
good
"No."
Yeah,
you a
I'm not perfect.
no. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, Charlie.
You
I'm just
consider
saying
what
from
you do as Christian rap, or just you just rapping from your soul?
Yeah, it's Christian rap, you know what I'm saying? I do it for to glorify God, you know what I'm saying, and positive rap, so I consider that.
There we go.
hmm I mean, so let me ask you this question, man. So with you having you about to be you about to do your PhD, your graduate program, right? Not
Yeah,
PhD, but
masters.
your master's program, right?
Yeah.
And you working with kids, you know what I'm saying? You working with students, you helping the community, you know what I'm saying? I seen a documentary, you heavy in your ministry, you've
Mhm.
been, you know what I'm saying? You try to be a mentor when you can, you try
Right.
to be that big bro when you can.
Yeah.
And so when you started doing Christian hip hop, why was it that you was getting, you know what I'm saying, the backlash? Because that's what I've been wanting to ask you. What was the backlash for? Because I'm like, I could see if Charlie was on there saying he had 20 bricks and
Right.
he had 20 girls and 20 bricks
Yeah.
and he dancing on top of both of them at the same time, smoking a blunt with a cup of Henny, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I could see if he was, I'm just saying, I could see if he was
Yeah.
doing that. Like, I could see it, or
Hmm.
if he had I should have put it in, but no, I wasn't gonna put it in here. That girl's feelings, but you know what I'm saying? Like, he had something like that, you know, what was the backlash on that?
The backlash when I started doing that, of course, I was being mocked, but I expected to, have I expected that to happen. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I let it get to me from time to time, but I was being mocked and said that, well, you shouldn't do that. You should do this. Try to be your music should be lukewarm Christian at least. You know what I'm saying? You should at least do that. I'm like, nah, bro, that's not what I
What is
want to do.
lukewarm Christian? Like, man, what that mean?
What that means is that either you're for God and for the world, but it's like you're in the middle. So it's like hot,
That's like
cold.
that's yeah. That's like
It's
an
like
NF or something like that, or like a
yeah, like a yes or no. Say like you're hot for God. Say you're hot, middle, or cold. Lukewarm is like you're in the middle. But if you really want to be for God, you got to be
so
hot.
it's like a
You know what I'm
Lecrae.
saying?
Like, man, now Lecrae make music that I think made people when he did the song with Ty Dolla Signs, the Lil Blessing.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah.
Yeah.
before that, I feel like people was trying to make it seem like that what he was doing that they didn't like kind of his music like that. But yeah, man, go ahead.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, say like the Christian artists are doing like music with secular music artists. There's nothing wrong with that. But the thing is that, what I mean? Yeah, people are so quick to bash other people, but we don't know. They might be having a good conversation with each other behind closed doors, you know what I'm saying, about God or whatever. So we don't know, like, the motives behind that, you know what I mean? So we can't just make these assumptions. So I'm not just going to sit up here and just bash that man, you know what I mean? But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
man, that was the backlash. I was being mocked by certain people, and certain people was for it, some people wasn't. But it is what it is. So I had to keep on
Yeah.
moving, keep on pushing.
Mm-hmm. So that leads us into our next topic, which is overlooking the haters and the non-supportive friends, family, people in the same. Well, we basically kind of we fuse two topics into one. But I feel like what we doing, man, is groundbreaking and revolutionary, and it may not have like the views or whatever, but it's like I'm in a place where I like making the content. Like I'm not because and it's already like I had today sold 2 shirts. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Josh. He's a patron. Charlie it engaged. On a couple different episodes. So it's like I appreciate all the support, and that's why we had Hayes had reached out to me, and then I had reached out to you, and we all kind of tapped in to have you on the show. Because he see that you supporting us just as much, and that's all we be looking for anyway. Is what I'm saying? We see somebody doing what we doing, and we support them. You know what I'm saying? They tapping in is just as much as we tapping in with them. Like I try to encourage my people that's working and that's mashing, and if we can link up and work together, then you know what I'm saying? Because so many times I think we get so focused on the perception of things, and a lot of these cats. You know what I'm saying? They be doing what they be doing. They may be getting the attention, but they be maybe broke behind the scenes. So you know what I'm saying? So I mean, but
I in an ego mode, like child of God ain't had no ego. I hit him up, bro. I want you to jump on, man. I've been saying woo, no problem,
boom,
bro. And we're gonna make it work. You know what I'm saying? The other niggas be on a high horse, like, bro. It almost to be where like you want to reach out to certain people, but then you don't, because it'd be like, because if I reach out to this fool, this nigga might rub me the wrong way, and then that's gonna be that. Yeah. So it just be like, so I see why sometimes people just want to stay in their little own lane and mess with who they mess with. Yeah. Because reaching out sometimes, dog, it'll have you on some old, man, I ain't reaching out to these niggas. I don't want to talk to these niggas.
For real.
I mean,
I don't want to talk to them. I just want to talk to the people who I see who supporting me, and I'm supporting them back, and we gonna rock like that.
Yeah, I mean, and then even with the people that, because I've learned that it's people that are silent in they support, because it's like it's gonna be some people that's tapping in, and you know what I'm saying, like they tapping in. Exactly. So I appreciate them too. So it's like it ain't just I don't want to be the person. I'm gonna just speak for me. I'm never gonna be the person that's gonna be complaining, man, ain't nobody supporting me, or man, ain't nobody gonna, I'm frustrated because I'm not getting the look or whatever the case may be. Because when we talk like this, we talking to a specific group of people,
right? Like who you talking to?
Yeah, we're not talking to the people that's watching. You know what I'm saying? But we understand, like, and part of it, because, like I said, we just have to like overlook them. I didn't start unfollowing people. Like I just unfollow people. Some people, a couple people, I didn't have to block. Well, one person because they was crazy, but but everybody else, it was just delete their number off my phone and everything else. I don't even have that urge to call them. You block, and I can't call you back. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? So it's
I
just
feel like though at a certain point with people, man, if we was cool at one point, or you decided
we were never cool, bro. A lot of people was putting on fronts because they wanted us to keep messing with them. Now it was certain people, and I'll say their name, Tef Black Spade, in the city that would pull. They was pulling up. No. They was pulling up. They was supporting. I remember being on the south side with you at We Are Hip Hop, and they came in and they bought. We had bought pizza, and they had bought pizza.
Man, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, them names that you named for sure was showing love.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like I can't never, not certain people that shout out to my boy.
Too, and you just said that too, like on the phone, like on the conversation. You was like, bro, you ain't gonna never knock certain people. Because you know them for real, like, and you know what they was doing before it became trendy or before it became, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Lamar Harris, aka DJ Noon. He does the Soundwave Comic Expo. He had me on there three times really, because I walked into shout out to Fleet from the Wizards Wagon. Man, I walked in there to go, support or whatever, because he had the kind stuff there, and then if you came in, you got a discount. You know what I'm saying? And so he just called me over. It was like, yeah, bro, we did that panel. Come on over here. So we end up we on there live, while he running the panels, he had the panel set up, and then he had somebody else going live at the same time. And I'm just sitting there like, well, dang, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't even expect to be up on her like that. So, you know, it was just one of them things, man, that you know, L Street, I had her on my PSN, and she just reached out and was like, yeah, we doing that. So, you know, right now she been working her single, but I'm thinking we gonna tap back in and we about to turn that up, you know what I'm saying? But she been focusing on the project. Mm-hmm. So it's just certain people like
certain things, because it made me think, man, and when you just said their name, and it made me think like certain people gonna show you love in that time frame. Mm-hmm. And when that time frame kind of pass on and move along, you might not even talk to them no more for real. And that don't necessarily mean that it's a problem between y'all or y'all nothing, because you might see them people again and it be all love and y'all start off right where right where you left off at. You know, certain shit, I feel like stuff just grow and people just, you know what I'm saying, time moves on. A lot of shit just gonna become a memory, man, after a while. Like shit, especially when stuff, just like how we talked about the South Side now, like I have that stuff over there now, it's gone, so it's just a memory now. And the people who was there, they remember that.
Yeah.
So certain shit, once the time frame is gone and that time has passed, only the people it's gonna matter to is the people who was there. That's why certain shit get held to a certain standard.
Oh yeah.
Like if you remember me from rocking shows from 8-9 years ago, and you was there with a little run, or you remember niggas out here on the grind, and you gonna respect that. It's either you gonna respect it or you gonna be like, oh yeah, I remember him, and you gonna move on, and you ain't gonna really trip off of them. But that's why I say like sometimes, but the topic was overlooking the haters and the non-supporters and family and friends and people in the field. But but I feel like if they not supporting you, then they not mattering any goddamn way. They not contributing to it. But some people will be hating or not supporting you and be looking at your shit and giving you, like nowadays, I guess, if they looking at your video on YouTube just to laugh at you and still a view. Goddamn me. So thank you for the view.
And they're supporting you and they don't even know it. It's like they're just lurking on your channels, on your platforms.
That's what I'm saying. So they don't really matter anyway. Or if we put up a link saying that we got merch, them niggas ain't buying it. Okay, fine. We ain't worried about you no way. So I feel like at this point, even saying the hater part or the non-supporter part, it's just like, man, we don't even care. We only worried about the people who is supporting, who ain't hating, who is my family, who is my friend, the people who live in the same field as me, who's showing love. That's what we worried about.
They stand out.
Worried about,
they stand out.
I'm just saying, man, at some point now, I ain't gonna lie, because I'm human. At some point, but as you grow, like you say, and as you actually start putting your foot in shit and doing stuff, you grow less and less tolerant. So for me, it's like, once you actually start doing stuff, you don't even want to trip off that no more. Because like Zone said, sometimes you could be talking like that on social media or just period, and it rub the supporters and the people who do fuck with you like, damn, like, this nigga steady tripping off them, or he ain't even... I think it just rubs people the wrong way sometimes, man, when you hop on social media and just get the woofing about.
It do, because it puts out that energy of it puts out that energy of, you know.
I'd rather use that as actually my ammunition. That's why I think I have made a post like, yo, I don't trip off the lack of this, the lack of that, woo, me not having this and that.
Oh yeah, I saw that post.
I mean, but it's just saying, like, bro, like, because that's real, bro. I'm human, so it's like, bro, I'm gonna tell you what I feel, like, but in that same sentence, I tell you though. But then I think, like, no, f that. Like, my stuff hard, and they gonna catch up whenever they catch on.
Yeah, for real.
Basically, it ain't even
catch up. You feel me?
Basically, because it's like that's the thing. You'll drive yourself crazy thinking about who supporting, who down, who this, that, and the third. And I'm at a place where now, man, I just got tunnel vision. I ain't even really got time for I'm pulling up these topics, but I ain't really got time. It's like, bro, I don't even give myself time to be upset about the situations and stuff that I've been in. So it's just like I ain't got the time. You know what I'm saying? I just ain't got the time for it, because I look at it like this. It's either you gonna complain or you gonna conquer. You gonna be the victor or you gonna be the victim. You know what I'm saying? Like it just is what it is. And so I was telling Hayes, I said, man, this last night, I said, yo, this scene here in the city is wide open. Like it's wide open to get structure. It's wide open to get things a certain way. You
How
know
was
what I'm
y'all
saying?
seeing out there, Charlie, man, out west?
Well, man, it's the same thing out here. It's haters everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But I would say out here in Sacramento is about even. You got a lot of people that are just haters, and people are actually supportive. But I think there's a little bit more haters out here. So, you know, they're always going to outweigh. they're always going to outnumber
I
the
will say
supporters.
this though. The West Coast, y'all have really been supportive of y'all artists. I'm talking about from the new to the old. You know what I'm saying? And the older artists pick up the younger artists and put them on their projects. Because there's so many people, like Snoop, E40, Too Short, they picking up their artists and they putting their artists on, you know what I'm saying? They putting their artists up on different projects. They putting their artists up on different people. You know what I'm saying?
You said they names too, because that's slide into this. Why age don't matter while chasing your dreams, Charlie?
I mean, look at E40, man. Look at
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Look at Snoop, man. There's a lot of people that still, you know, and they're probably still chasing their dreams. And even though it looks like they're fully established, but they're probably still chasing their dreams. They're not really fulfilled yet, but it just looks like it. But that's why, you know, age don't really matter, man. You know what I mean? As long as you're
too savage.
You know, I mean, yes. Oh, yeah. That guy.
Shout out Unc, man.
But
shout out 52.
Yeah, but shout out to him, man. Yeah, if you have that unlimited ambition, man, you know, there's no stopping you. I mean, you know, especially certain haters, they're really just mad at you because you have that unlimited ambition that they don't have, and you're doing it, and they're not doing it. So.
Exactly. Yeah. That's the number one thing is that they gonna try to discourage you because they not finna do a post every day and maybe get some views.
Yeah. Right.
Or maybe they'll go crazy. They'll start kicking the computer, throwing the phone and everything else like that. So they gonna try to discourage you. You know what I'm saying? Or you know. And shoot, people do it, man. And then even in relationships, you know how many relationships I had to like leave because it was like I was giving all my time to somebody who, they liked me, they thought I was nice or whatever, or a perfect fit for them, but they really wasn't like support. They wanted a man that was ambitious and everything else till they got it. And then when they realized that I wasn't playing, it's like, okay, they really want somebody that's established, that's okay with where they at in life, whether they got a whole lot of money, just somebody, hurry up, marry them, give them a baby, and happily ever after. You know what I'm saying? But when you on the come up, what I learned is, man, you have to be at this every day. And you know what I'm saying? I've been working every day and I've been mashing every day. Like it's something that I had to really pray on, and I was just like, you know what, things kind of didn't pan out last year, and then even as the plans that I had made, I was like, okay, you know, I'm gonna have to just keep mashing because ain't nobody finna help me, ain't nobody finna give it to me, ain't nobody finna, you know, pick me up when I'm down, and I was down, you know what I'm saying, and it was just like you gotta.
It was that bad.
Yeah, it was behind the scene. Hayes, no, I mean, I just don't like. I speak on it on the streams and on the podcast and stuff like that. But you know, Hayes really been in the trenches with me through, you know, a lot of this, and then some of the stuff I ain't even told Hayes. Like a lot of the stuff, man, that I still go through just internally, like because I can't be on the phone with Hayes 24/7. You know, Hayes got a wife and kids and other responsibilities.
But that's that mentality. I think we said like. People around you can motivate you, tell you everything good you need to hear, but at the end of the day, once you're away from them, you still got to be by yourself, man. Came in this world by yourself, and you know where you're going by yourself. So
exactly,
it's like, but it still be good though to vent and to talk to people and to get other people opinion and stuff like that because it do help you out.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
So,
but for me, I feel what? You got something to say?
No, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say why age don't matter. Why chasing your dream, man. And there was perfect examples that you gave and C.H.O.G gave as far as looking at E40, and that's just in the music aspect of it too.
Yeah.
But it's like, but just being, if you just a regular Joe Smo and you just out here. Man, I don't care if you're 60 years old and you wanted to start that lawn care business, man. It ain't never too late to go start that lawn care business, man.
No, I mean, look at Robert Downey Jr., man. Like he came in, he came in, he was doing well, he was in Hollywood, people was, on, he started to be on, but he was toe up, he was getting toe up, he was depressed. I think he was depressed because he wasn't where he wanted to be. And man, he had to climb out of that hole, bro. He was in the courtroom. They was gonna send him to jail. No, I think he went to jail. He did go to jail, and then when he came out, he just decided, "Hey, bro, I got to work for this. I can't just, you know what I'm saying." So that's where you start getting Zodiac and the Violinist, and then Sherlock Holmes, and then he did Iron Man, and the rest is history. Now he went from a D-list, C-list actor to the one of the highest paid actors in the, like, for what was it, 2 years ago he was the highest paid actor. Like he got paid, he was getting paid over Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp came back and got another one, I think, or it's him, Tom Cruise, Johnny Depp, and I think Denzel. You know what I'm saying? And they was
Denzel started
Samuel
pretty
Jackson.
late. Yeah,
he did.
Started pretty late.
Yeah, Sam Jackson 30. Too. Yeah, he was like in his 30s when he came out with his first local movie back in the 80s.
For some people, man, if it ain't your health or a mental health issue, I feel like, man, some people just probably just lazy, man, and don't just want to do nothing but just live the normal regular life.
And lack of patience too.
Me, right, and for me, I strive for more, and as we all can agree to, I think we all strive for more in being creatives. So that's what we like to do. We like to be creative, man. And look at us now, like we on here talking just talking our regular talk. Hopefully somebody will watch this and they'll learn something from it. Because like me and Zon say, like I'm still learning too. Like half the stuff that we talking about, this is unlocking the key for me as well.
Speaking of learning stuff, learning a skill is a good. Why do y'all think learning a good skill is a good thing?
Because it really will benefit you in the future. You know what I'm saying? And I would say you will never stop learning. Doesn't matter how old you get, you will always keep learning. So that's why you gotta at least grasp at least 2 or 3 more skills. Because it will benefit you. It will. That's why and I'm still doing that. I'm still learning every day. So that's my take on it.
Yeah, learning a new skill is needed because I feel like that's just self-explanatory in itself. Like learning a new skill, like why would you ever be against learning something new?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
we always supposed to keep growing and keep evolving, whether it's reading or whether it's watching an interview and learning from that and applying it to what you're doing. Because I feel like, especially with music, that's what we deal with. So half the time when we talk a lot, we talk about from the music aspect, because that's what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, but definitely, I feel like, man, don't ever play yourself. You better learn something new, because nowadays it ain't just rapper going into the booth. Now the niggas who rapping know how to record themselves, or they can record you. Niggas know how to pick the camera up, know how to make beats. They can be managers, role managers. I mean, man, it's just they can be moguls. I mean, man, it's just so. I mean, they can be angel investors. Shout out the whole. But
it's Chameleonaire.
You hear me? Like they can be investors to the game. Like that's what Birdman was just on the Wallow talking to him, saying that he always felt like it'd be too many rappers and not enough CEOs. That's real. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody don't have to rap. You don't have to come in the game rapping. If C.H.O.G knows somebody who hard and you take them and you put them in the studio over a beat that you picked out and did this and you pay for the studio time, that's your artist now. Or you just showing love, and then you helping them put that song out, and then the song popping. Now you creating other rappers now. You know what I'm saying? So everybody don't have to rap, and you don't always have to be like on your Birdman shit, man. You can just always just invest your money too.
Yeah, exactly. Have money management skills. That's another skill too. Invest in stocks.
Money management skills, man. What you know about that, man? You can talk about that a little bit.
Man, invest in stocks, Bitcoin, especially I would say in stocks, man.
I've been hearing a lot about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, and I've been hearing these words thrown around lately.
Yeah. See me, man.
What you know about it?
I would say, as far as Bitcoin, just invest. I would say as much as you can on there. I would say every 2 weeks or whatever. I would say, invest at least, $20 or $25 every 2 weeks. So it automatically
$100 or something every 2 weeks.
Or $100 or $100,
so it don't matter how much
you can't afford it. Yeah, it doesn't matter, as much as you want, basically. And same thing for stocks. You can set up on an automatic pay. I would say, for example, like $100 or more, every 2 weeks, as much as you can on there, whatever. And also, as far as say, like you get like a stimulus, get you a little stimmy, you know what I mean? You be wise about that. Just don't blow it. Don't go out there and flex and start blowing the whole stimmy. Invest most of that, into the stocks and Bitcoin. And same thing with your I would say your federal refund, federal tax refund, and your state refund too as well. So the money will pile up. And you, especially if you're working too. So that's even more money to save up.
Yeah, that's kind of the mission I'm on right now, is to clear the board for me, like just paying stuff off and doing stuff and getting stuff together.
Did you walk into the Bitcoin zone?
No, not yet. Cause see, the thing with that is you gotta have money to kind of play around. I got a couple stocks, but like I'm not really gonna go for. Yeah, I'm not gonna go full fledged into that until I get everything I need on this end. Like I'm taking the money that we get from the streams and all that. I'm just really putting that to the side. I ain't even touching none of that, and basically gonna put it back into the business. So more new equipment, new laptops, new gaming rig, a studio set, a chair, desk, you know what I'm saying, new crib, well, it's gonna be the studio basically. So it's like, we gonna go. We was talking about that off air, Charlie, us meeting up, going to the studio, and then having different monitors and stuff like that, and having a different setup, and elevating the thing. And then on top of that, on top of that, investing in marketing and promotion and doing stuff in the community and all of that. So it's like, that's kind of the mission that I'm on. And then once I start making the money from those ventures and those things, then I'll start really, really going hard into the investing. Because if I got a couple of coins, or I got a couple of pieces of some coins that might, I might take $100 and okay, I put $10 into this coin, $10 in this coin, and then just see what happens. Because that $100, you know what I'm saying, I could have, went across to the east side and threw it up in the air and tricked it off. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying, like, or I could not gamble, but just okay, I'm gonna just sow this seed and see like what's gonna happen with it.
Oh yeah, that too.
And then if you're looking at, I have a different. I told me and shout out to Darius from Mic Check Global. I was telling him I went over one time and we was filming this video, and we're not gonna say the name of the rapper, but he didn't want to throw no money at first because I guess it came in there or whatever. He just wanted to do the video and get up out of there. So I had some money, and his homeboys had some money, so they started like, getting footage of us, because we was sitting there waiting. I said, man, I'm gonna go ahead and throw some money, because you know, I had a couple extra dollars or whatever. So I said, let me just throw a couple of dollars, you know. And and he was like, man, what are you doing? I said, man, look, here's the other part to it too. When you go up in there, if you got a song or you got a business or you got something, them chicks gonna remember you in there. And then you gotta remember these chicks got families. So you know what I'm saying? I never went in there like, ooh, I'm finna go pull me a bad stripper. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'ma just, you know, I'm a vibe, and most of the time I be on my phone handling. I was either posting, checking a video, doing back then, and then, you know, I kind of slowed down then because I was kind of learning the business. I learned a lot from there, so it was like, you know.
I'm gonna just tell you, man, and why did they call that Nas bar corny? The cryptocurrency Scarface line that he said.
Crypto scar. Yeah, I mean, but he was though, because like they wasn't expecting black people to get. No, no, I'm saying I feel like people feel like it was corny because it got something to do with technology. It's black people and technology. We want to hear our rappers talking about dope. He talking about something all the way together different. You know what I'm saying?
And in that instance, you still see people want to put Jay over Nas, huh?
I mean, Jay, people. This is the thing about Jay. Nas actually made himself accessible to people. Jay don't do that. So it's this mystic, whatever, where they just got to ride JD to the moon and back because they so mystic. Oh my God, it's Jay-Z. It's like, man, if I ever see Jay-Z, I'm gonna slap fire. I'm not gonna be. They act like fangirls. Oh my God, it's Jay-Z. Diddy. Oh my God, it's Diddy. Hey, what's up, Diddy? What's up, baby? You know, it's bad, boy. You know, they get the fanboying out.
Wow.
Boy.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
wow. That's how they gonna do it now.
Yeah, you had Rory over there. Shout out to Rory, man. He gonna ask Jay-Z, man, hey, can I propose to my girl? You don't ask no grown man.
The Rock Nation brunch.
You just get down there and do it. You go, oh, bro, can I? Like, bro, come on, dog. You giving academics and Charlemagne and them the ammo to Joan on you, bro. You gonna ask another grown man to propose to your woman? And I don't care who it is. Unless it's Jesus telling you. Unless you finna ask Jesus, hey, I'm finna go do this. You think I should do it, Jesus? That's the only instance you should be asking another grown man permission to. I don't man.
Hey, that Nas boy.
I wish he would say get up.
He say, winner in life, fuck a coin toss. I'm Coinbase. Basically, I'm cryptocurrency Scarface.
Yeah, because black people don't like technology.
He's trying to tell them to invest and save your money.
Yeah, stop.
Jay-Z
but see, he been saying it.
I can read between the lines.
The city of angels, the angel investor in things.
Yeah, but see, it's gonna take that's why Chamillionaire stopped rapping, because Chamillionaire couldn't come on there and say, I'm right.
The only bar that people kept repeating with Jay-Z, hold on, let me see. It was the bar where he said he danced to a different drum or something like that.
I mean, but see, here's the thing though, man. People gonna say what they gonna say, but they be broke. So it's like, I ain't tripping over what they. I wouldn't even.
Killzown.
I wouldn't even be like. No, I mean they be broke, and I know you was like, man, why is that song? Because that's a classic song and classic video. But he made that record for people like us. He didn't make it for because half of the rap game don't even like Jay-Z.
Hey, Jay-Z say everybody getting bands. We just dance to a different drum.
Yeah, I mean, but Jay-Z can say, and then Jay-Z, no, he need to just need to quit.
Everybody
no, I'm saying
bands, we just dance to different drum.
But now I'm gonna be like Hazy P when he got up on here, man. They gotta start showing people the game. That's cool that y'all saying it, but show folks the game.
Actually, yeah, teach them.
Yeah, you over here flexing and hold your nuts over everybody. Like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna be for real. You hold
the money to your ear.
Yeah, that's his. See, they'll do that. Them East Coast dudes will do that. They'll criticize you for something, then turn right around and did it like 50 did Ja Rule. They do it to each other and do it to the whole game. It's like, come on, bro. Like, shoot.
You said Hoodoo is on?
Like 50 did it to Ja Rule. You on there singing to everybody. And he turned right around and started singing to everybody. And every other song singing. Come on, bro.
I didn't think about that. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Oh, yeah, he did do that. Yeah, he did do that for sure.
Ja Rule did a lot of singing. He did.
But that's all I be saying, though. It's just like, but it ain't just him. A lot of them be doing that, man, that don't want to get, because they feel like, hell, I work. And I get it. But you got to understand, you got to think. People don't really, outside of New York and outside of certain dudes in the game that's from other places, they don't be respecting, especially now these youngest don't hear nothing about no lyrics or no whatever. They broke, hungry, and they over here, think of the songs that then blew up. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got like 4 or 5 murder songs that blew up, 12 twerk songs that blew up. And 3 or 4, I'm depressed. I want to, turn my TV off.
You talking about the songs that's in the mainstream now?
Yeah, because these kids don't care nothing about you talking about some angel investing and doing all that's way over their head. They need, look, they got angel hair pasta if they eat ramen noodles. They barely getting angel hair pasta.
Angel investor.
No.
Nigga gotta look that up and see what that means. Like angel investor, what is that?
Yeah, now people like us, we know
who fund everything, player. Like that's the top dog. That's the person who funding everything.
So that's why they do it. But see, until Jay-Z and Nas, like, actually, Jay started doing what I Got the Keys. Now but Jay ain't gonna Jay ain't like Ross or T.I. where they can flip, or 2 Chainz, where is 2 Chainz the best example. He can flip back and forth between, you know what I'm saying, the new school and the old school. Jay-Z and Nas can't really do that like that. You know what I'm saying? They got the
right guy, man. And what you listening to right now, bro?
Shit, what kind of music I'm listening to right now? Yeah. Man, it's basically, I would say, as far as the West Coast, man, a lot of northern local California rappers, man. Northern California, mainly Sacramento. And I'll say outside of California, some East Coast rappers, the South. A little bit of everything, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Some R&B too. It's not all rap.
Yeah. I feel like, man, you gotta have a balance between listening to rap. You can't just listen to trap all day. Me listen to boom bap all day. I listen to all genres of music as well. So, man, I'm one of them shit, man. I listen to jazz. I listen to some R&B. Some pop, some rock, and sometimes no music. Because I just like to just ride sometimes in the car, man, with nothing on. Kids be like,
sometimes
turn the radio on.
Yeah, sometimes I listen to the oldies too, because I grew up on that. My father plays it all the time, so I play that sometimes too.
Did we forget to tell them that, man, that we on every block right now?
Yeah, actually, no, we only on YouTube right now. Because we pre-recorded.
Okay.
But you know what? I could put it up on Facebook and all that too, but we right now we on YouTube with it, and we be live. We be on all the different blogs.
Live on YouTube right now, man. But but that's all I was. But yeah, man. But for me, shoot, man, I listen. Man, you can go back a couple episodes. I listen to my same little group of cats, man. Unless now though, I'm cycling, man, and that Money Bag Yo, man. I was telling Zone, man, and that new Money Bag Yo got a lot of playback value with me. Did y'all get a chance to listen to the new Khaled CD though? Even though we talked about
no, I haven't listened to it yet. I heard about it, of course.
You don't sound too enthused about it.
I felt like
you don't like it.
We talked about the song with Nas and Hov that's on there, but what about the whole CD?
It was solid, but the problem that I had with it was
No,
it wasn't even that. The problem that I had with it was the Khaled albums don't feel like he is hungry, like he's really taking the time to craft these big records. I feel like Khaled, because of the Ace Hood situation and Nino Brown situation, he has kind of like shed who he was for real. And now he's this big pop star sensation that he's removed himself from the block and all of that. So now it's just about, because Cali, I'm from the hood, and you know we the streets, we the best. Like he just be on there. It's DJ Khaled. We the best, and then he gone. Like he don't even say that. He don't even tell you. Like he'll just get on there and say a couple of words.
But
Now,
what you feel about the CD though? I mean, from top to bottom,
it just
man.
don't feel. It's a solid. It's better than. It was better than Father of a Side. It was way better than that. It was leaps and bounds better than
his last CD.
Yeah, that last CD was a mid, and it was just like this one. This was a little bit more handcrafted, but it's not the same. Like his last good one was I Changed a Lot. I feel like I changed a lot, and he was telling us right then and there where he was finna go. But on I Changed a Lot, he made sure we had we don't love you no more. They don't love you no more. You had
like
I'll hold you down.
Street. You feel like it wasn't even more street.
It wasn't even. It ain't about street. It's just about being consistent. Actually, let me see here. I'm trying to make sure I got the right order because I forgot. No, Grateful had the ones too. I'm sorry. Grateful was the last one. So, you know, I'm the one. Wild Thoughts. What's the other one he had on there?
Like them all hits.
You know, I'm trying to think
all hits though, bro.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, but that was the last one that had like
I just
all
think
the way
this
across.
CD here is nothing but, like I said, it's nothing. If you look at the track,
hold up. Major Key was his best album to me. You know what I'm saying?
Major Key.
Man, but
Major Key was his best one.
This new Khaled CD, the formula, bro. Like I say, every song on here, it sound like him. Like we know that he touched it because it sound like him. It don't sound like nothing else. And by every song having a big name on it, I feel like every song just could have been. He could have threw every song out as a single at some point slowly, and that shit would have been like big. Like he could have threw every song on there out as a single without even putting it on there, and it would have been big. But he decided to put every song on there, and it's what. So now you don't feel like every song is a hit, man.
No, because I'm telling you why. Like Grateful, like I'm looking at the track list right now. Major Key, right? Hey, I Got the Keys for Free. Nas album done. Holy Key. Do You Mind? Let me see here. Don't Ever Play Yourself. That was all. Them was all like. And then I changed a lot. Let me go here. Let me go all the way through it. Okay, the first couple songs wasn't it, but he got basically, hold on, Gold Slugs, How Many Times, You Mine, They Don't Love You No More, and Hold You Down. Like it seemed like, okay, then we go back, we going all the way back. We going all the way back. You don't want these, no, you don't want these problems. Let me see here. Actually, no, that album was kind of some mid, but like suffered that he had a couple me. I'm just saying, like he had, you know, Kiss the Ring. He had Bees and Bottles. I Wish You Would, Take It to the Head. Take that back.
Man, you naming all old records though.
No, but I'm trying to tell you. Hold up,
all the records
I'm trying to tell you though, but they hit you in the face. It's not the same consistency.
Right. You were saying that them songs not matching up to what's on his album.
Or that last one either. Like it just wasn't.
It's a different ways, man. From the artwork.
No,
to he got his kids in there. Like
I mean, yeah, I get all that, but I'm saying you got to still make the records be hits, bro. You can't just phone it in. Like I remember,
Charlie, he tripping, man. This Khaled CD, this mother got Lil Wayne on it. It got the baby.
It don't matter if they all.
It's a star-studded event, man.
It's a star.
All was that 14 songs, all 14 tracks, bro. It's star-studded, bro.
I'll say those hits in the 2000s and the early 2010s were pretty.
We got Justin Timberlake on this CD, bro. Justin Bieber, Justin Timberlake, Jay-Z, Nas. Come on, bro.
He was originally gonna come out the same weekend as Drake. Originally. He was supposed to came out the same weekend as Drake. He moved it.
Is Drake on his CD?
Yes, but the point is, I'm making.
Oh yeah,
It's
he is
not
on
the
there with
same,
a pop
but
star. I'm
it's
tripping.
not the
The pop
same.
star on
It's
there.
not the same consistency
It's not
that
the
it
same
was.
vibe, you mean?
Not even the vibe. It's just the fact that I forgot everybody's verses. I
It's all
forgot
good.
all the
I
hooks.
got that money
I
bag yo in
still
rotation anyway.
Moneybag Yo he made sure that the songs you gonna go back to it. Like I was listening to a
And
mix
money
and
bag yo got 22 tracks on his shit.
but it's still
Yeah.
it's still lines in there. It's still stuff like I'm still listening to Moneybag old first mixtape with doing too much on it. I ain't even look like Big Racks and Gang Size and all of the like all them records back then like that he had that it's in recent memory. Even with Drake. Drake, you can
Is
go
you off
back.
in the church, Charlie? Is you off in the church because I know we talking about this type of music.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm serious. I'm just asking because we talking about these. I mean, because I know you probably listen to all type of music, but it just made me wonder for you. Like, I'm just want to ask you because I know like you listen to all type of music, right?
Yeah.
So
So
you off to the church heavy? Like you go every
I was
Sunday and
well, not every Sunday right now, because COVID still the C word, is still around. So I mean, but I'm not in it right
for the
now.
most part though, man. But you probably ain't bumping no money back, yo.
No, I heard of them, but I don't listen to them.
I'm gonna put it to you like this. I'm gonna just put it to you. It's a like with Drake, he got better with time. Now, there's certain stuff that every album he upped the ante, he switched the style. It's a record on every album. Like it's a few records on each album that's gonna make me go back to them albums for different reasons. I'll go back to you know what I'm saying, like Views, and I'll listen to Views, or I'll go back to Nothing Was the Same, or I'll go back to but like this one didn't have the same thing, the same intensity that it had. And it's like when Drake come out, he upped the ante. When Ross come out, he upped the ante. When Meek decide he feel like rapping, he tries to up. I think Meek need to put more work out. But these are people that up the ante every time they come out. So with DJ Khaled being a producer, it's like, I'm gonna tell you who did it better. Internet Money. Internet Money was just coming out with singles, right? So when they came out with their album, I'm gonna just be real with the album and them and DJ Scheme. When their album came out, they had the huge record, but it's some other cuts on those albums that I like. Even better example, Young Thug album. I was listening all the way down the line. I was like, okay, I don't feel like skipping nothing.
Dropped something.
Yep. Gotti.
You ain't listening to none of them as your child guy. You ain't listening to none of them.
Or I'll take it to the Christian rap.
Now,
like,
of course, I mean,
Bizzle.
I never.
Bizzle, go ahead, Charlie. Yeah, go ahead, Charlie. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, I heard of Young Thug, but I know some people that listen to him, but I don't listen to him personally.
Okay, like Bizzle. Every project has grown and upped the ante. So where you get to, where you go from what is it? What is it? The first he had some in Parables. The first one he had Prayers and Parables. Let me make sure I got to do my man. Do my man justice real quick.
Yeah, I think it was. I think
Game, Charlie, man, about some dope gospel. I mean, about some dope gospel rap.
Man, I would say, of course, Bizzle. I mean, I would say my favorite album from Bizzle, I would say, is called The Good Fight.
Yeah, The Good Fight is the undeniable classic right there.
Yeah,
but it's tough
too.
love.
Solid too, and he done sold a lot of records underground wise with that, and he a solid dude.
Yeah,
I seen them in passing and spoke, and he kept it 100.
Yeah, I say Lecrae's album back in 2012, the Church Clothes album, that's pretty good. I think that was a mixtape. Yeah.
The Lecrae.
Yeah. This guy named Seven. I don't know if you guys heard of him.
Yeah.
You have? Oh well, he's a local Christian rapper. He's from Sacramento. You know what I'm saying? So he's pretty good. But yeah, man.
What's my boy? Andy Minot, Flame.
Gemstones. Gemstones.
I heard of Gemstone.
He's raw.
Willie Moe Jr.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Sela.
It's a lot of them though.
Yeah.
Sela.
And me and Zone was just talking about that actually because man, if we have a station here that play nothing but Christian rap music, and to me, it'd be harder than the actual music that's on the regular station.
Yeah. It's
just
crazy, man.
Just without all the, with the drugs and the money car clothes holes.
Yeah.
But they spitting over beats just as hard. I'm like, sure, I can hear 2 Chainz on this beat. I'm like, sure, I can hear such and such. Man.
Yeah, I heard that. Hey, Hayes, I heard that ballin' freestyle, man. That was hard, man. For real. The one on SoundCloud.
You talking about man over the Rowdy Rich.
Yeah, that one.
Thanks, bro. Yeah, man, I was eating too well. That was
that was raw,
we
man.
ain't bigger coming from the loop, where you gotta keep a trigger. Yeah, bro, we was on that. Yeah, I was on that movie. Bro, and that just and Zone was just saying, man, hey, you need to get back on your freestyle tip.
Yeah,
you need to go ahead and get back in it. Which I showed. Yeah, it's about time I drop something like a little EP because we come from that era, bro.
Yeah, I mean, you spitting over a Roddy Rich. You was spitting over a Roddy Rich beat, and you spit some truth on it. Just like the Christian artists were. So
yeah, and see, but for me, bro. See, but that's what I'm saying. But the way I rap is kind of like that. It's like I don't rap so hardcore that I'm talking devilish.
Yeah.
But it's like I'm talking godly at the same time, though.
Yeah,
it's digestible. It's digestible. It's not. It's like I kind of like who was I saying?
It sounds kind of street, basically.
Yeah. But it's like Nelly.
Street
it's
knowledge.
Like Nelly. I say like
street
it's more
knowledge.
Lyrical Nelly.
Yeah, street knowledge. That's what it is.
Yeah, and man, and I was just listening to your record. They can't stop us. Like, man, to me, it's all. I was
Armageddon.
Last night, like, bro, like, dude was on that mug. Like, you was ripping on that mug, bro.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
So we want to ask you, like, man, and where do you get your motivation from? Like, have you ever felt like stopping, or have you ever felt like, man, I'm tired of this, man, or man, it ain't working out, or
man, there were times,
or do you not trip off that and you just keep mad?
I mean, yeah, there were times before where I was like, man, I feel like stopping, man. I don't feel like doing this, man. There were times where I just didn't feel motivated. But then I stopped myself. I'm like, you know what? Can't give up. Got to keep on doing what I'm doing, And, of course, I get my influence from both artists that I listen to. And they're not all, Christian artists. They could be other artists from the other side of the industry. You know what I'm saying? I get my influence from them too, but it's mainly like the older artists. You see what I'm saying? Mainly. I listen to some of the new stuff too,
I'm like you, man. I'm a hip hop head too.
Yeah.
Cause man, I could put on some Yo Gotti, and I could bump some Lost Boy.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna sit up here and lie and say I only get my influence only from the Christian rap scene, from other scene too. Yeah,
I could put some Gucci Man on and bump a Tribe Called Quest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's just our range of how we listen to music.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I listen to music from the production side of things. It'd be like, bro, that's cold from the way it's recorded to the from the beats to the skits to the clarity of it. Like, it's just more, dog, than just rapping, dog, and just rhyming.
Yeah.
That we had to learn on our own just from over time. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah.
From just doing the work, from just doing the work, that's how you learn, especially when you ain't got nobody over your shoulder putting that game in your ear, telling you like, "Hey, no, you need to do it like this, or do it like this." Nigga, you know how satisfying it is when you learn something on your own.
Exactly.
I'm like, bro, like I straight learn how to do that on my own.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So now you can do with it what you please. Either you're gonna choose to bless people with it, or you're gonna choose to get money from it.
Yeah.
Because some people, man, they'll learn a skill, or they have something going, and they just gonna be all about the money, or they just gonna mess with their people and show love to their people. Or some people just want to learn it for themselves.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I want to go pick the camera up and teach my people around me how to do it. So that way, maybe that might save me down the long run where I could go shoot whenever I want to real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I can have my lady or my kids hold the camera, or have my partner them hold it.
Yep.
I gotta learn first how to do it for me to teach you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because it ain't nothing for me to go buy a good camera, call my people, hey man, meet me down here such and such, and then it'll take a quick little 30 minutes for me to show you what I want done.
Yep.
Pretty much.
Go home, edit that motherfucker myself.
Yep.
You feel me? We can edit that thing ourselves, bro.
Yeah. And that's another skill too.
Everything, some things you can do on your own. Now you might have to reach out on some stuff. You might have to make that call, hey, yo, bro, I need you to come through, and then they're gonna bring the good cameras, and you ain't gotta do it. But I feel like, bro, for some stuff, we definitely need to be learning on our own. A lot of stuff.
Definitely editing videos, man. That's a skill right there too.
And even trying to record yourself, or like we say, hooking up with somebody else's dream and just navigating them through the stuff and trying to help them, because that puts some credit on your name too.
Yep.
Just like doing this, what we doing now, it's like, bro, like I told Zon, like, bro, this is cool. Like, I'm cool with doing this for now, because it's like, bro, this keeping me active and it's keeping me. And nigga, I'm learning. I'm still learning. I feel like Zon is the professional in this situation. As if we was in the studio, then it'd be the other way around. You know what I'm saying? Then I feel what that'd be on top of my game. You know, Zone know what he's doing, but it'll be more so like, this is me. So like me asking you, Charlie, like, man, what's your main meat? Like, man, like what you do, like what it is that you do.
Like what? Like the purpose or?
No, like what's your main? What is your main focus right now? Like, what's your? Is it the music? Is it the outreach? Like, what is it? You know, that's what you're saying.
I would say, just getting the message out here. So I would say it's basically at the outreach, trying to get the message out there to people, letting people know that, hey, look, and this is what my songs are about, and this is what this particular song's about, or this is what this project, this mixtape or EP is about, things of that nature, because, even though, of course, you got to have skill when you rap, but I try to get not so caught up in the skill. I try to have a balance of both, have skills and then, of course, get the message out there, because this is the certain message that I'm trying to tell you. Yeah. That I'm trying to tell my audience,
Where you get the motivation from playing the game and putting your music with it? Like, is that just because you got a love for gaming too?
Yeah, I mean, I used to be a real hardcore gamer when I was in my early teens. Of course, I still love games, but I mean, so watch other people play it, watch other gameplays. But I got back up on it, man. I got back up on it, man. Especially with Crash, because he's one of my favorite video game characters.
I've been seeing you on that Crash Bandicoot, boy.
Yeah.
Now I remember playing that for sure. I don't know too many games that y'all be playing, but I know that one though for sure.
Yeah, everybody knows that. That he's a old school character, man. Back in the '90s, man. You know about that.
Crash Bandicoot for sure.
Because at first I didn't know how to record.
PlayStation, boy.
Yeah, at first I didn't know how to play. I didn't know how to record gameplays, but of course, I asked Cryo because he knows how to do it. Of course, Killzone, he's usually busy, but I asked Cryo on Discord, and he told me how to do it. So because I don't feel ashamed asking people that are younger than me how to do certain things. I really don't care about that. It's like you learn from people. That's just how it is. People that are older and younger or the same age.
There we go.
So
and I haven't really gotten into I mean, I know how to do it, on the phone. I just been more so focused on the console, like more so putting that content out, just because it's, what I'm saying, like I got into like getting. I mean, I'm learning actually from Cryo, so I seen the different stuff he used. I learned certain stuff from you, Hayes, on figuring out how to do the intro and the outro. Then I figured out something. So it's just like all of us working together and building together so that we can, we can do,
and we shedding light on each other, and we shedding light not just on ourselves, but to each other. Genuinely.
Yep.
They say hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. Is that true?
I would say in certain cases, I mean, if you don't have the work ethic, then your talent's not going to save you. You gotta have you gotta have both. You
gotta
know,
have a balance for real, because
you gotta have the
it's
balance.
not. Yeah, it's really, that's the thing. Like, you can always get better talent wise. I feel like, but if you don't have that drive, if you're
Yeah.
not willing to put the hours in, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I always think of like Lil Wayne, Tupac. Uh, it's people, man. It's certain people in this game that, you know what I'm saying, that just drop currency. Another person, like, you gotta, when you putting work out there, this how I have the approach with the live streams. And with me, I kind of slowed up on the music because that's how I came in, was the music. My main ingredient, my main meat, like say, kind of changed because I'm particular about it. Like, when y'all heard Hit Me Up, that wasn't even the final version of Hit Me Up. I'm so particular about it because I was like, I wanted everybody from the young to the old to hear the song. And and you know what I'm saying? It's been growing naturally over time just because I know it's good music. But I'm like, okay, I need to make sure that I keep my focus streaming, and then when I get sit down and actually do the songs, do the videos, do the marketing, actually have time to really put into creating a project. And I've been conceptualizing. I'm like, I want to be outside with it. I want to be able to move around, you know. But at the same time, though, I've been feeling like, shoot, Hayes been kind of pushing me, and you've been kind of pushing me. So it's like I got to come with another single, or something, because it's been a minute. But at the same time, they Hit Me Up, then it's kind of growing and gaining legs and
But
traction.
that's the type of creative that you want to be, though, man. Like you say, your main meat is what you're doing right now, but you doing the music is just your side that you can do. You know what I'm saying? And you still can have it out there, so it don't really matter. Like for me, my main meat is the music. You know what I'm saying? Like me rapping, putting songs out, that's my main meat. Now me doing this podcast or whatever else I'm throwing shows or whatever on the side, that's just my sides. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It might become my main course. You just never know. But at this point, it's the side that I'm doing right now, and my main meat is the music. So but I feel like as long as we doing all of it at a consistency, like we've been consistent, and we like doing it at the highest level, I guess, that we can do it at, that we that we can do it at now. I feel like, bro, we good. Despite the who tapping in, who looking, who liking, who sharing, who doing all that, it's like we appreciate your support and we need it, but that ain't what we not focused on that, because we putting out the content. Like you say, at this point, we just concerned with the content and putting that out.
Yeah, perfecting it. That's kind of where I'm at with the
perfection of content. From a picture that we post of us, it can be just a picture we posted, but that caption gonna be right, or it could be the song. It could be a song that we finna promote or that's gonna come out. But or it could be a video, you know what I'm saying? Or it could be just us bigging up one another. All of it, man, is to help us and the people, man, who rocking with us. That's why
building each other up.
Yeah, that's why right now what we're doing is we putting proof in the pudding. Like all three of us on here, we started off at some point in our life. Me and Zone been on each other almost a decade now, so it's like, and Charlie, I'm sure you and him been knowing each other for a minute, and then in return, you see how me and you started knowing each other.
Yep, exactly.
So it's all like a domino effect. It's like Zone, me, you, and the other folks that's down with us.
Cry roll and
networking.
Right. L Street,
for real, Link,
Breezy. Right, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, can't forget about the gang,
That's what I'm saying. So it's like we building our own little tribe, and it's building itself organically without us even having to go
out there and do it.
We ain't gotta say it. Everybody just gonna click in like a puzzle piece.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Basically,
That's how I feel about it. It's like, man, everybody gonna just eventually click in with each other, and that's what we doing. So, because I remember at one point, man, I tried to modify some stuff, man, and I tried to hit Zone up like some years ago, like, bro, me, you, woo, we should all hook up, do this, and we should be a team. Because I felt like I'm seeing everybody what they can contribute separately, and I'm like, man, why we don't all hook up together? Like, why we not all doing this together? Zone at the time wasn't with it, but he, him and a couple people wasn't with it. So it wasn't just him, but I still couldn't understand why niggas wasn't with it. It's like, bro, we all doing something separately already that I can see that we are good at. I'm doing something, Zone doing something. The 3-4 other homies that I was trying to get in was doing something. But
I wasn't with. I'm gonna tell you why.
Now, fast forward it, Zone, we doing it now like this naturally with me, you, Child of God, and the other folks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you why I didn't do it at first. Back then was because I had just. I'm finna explain it to the people though. Not too much in the detail, but it was a situation where I was working with, several different outlets that I won't name. I had just got off of working with My Chick Global. No, I ain't gonna say their name. No, man. I mean, the people know who I'm cool. That you know what I'm saying.
I'm just messing with you.
Yeah. But you know what I'm saying. I was just got through working with them. I had learned a lot. But it also created a whole bunch of problems. And then after that, I just got through working with Durs, and at first that didn't really pan out, but then we kind of reconvened, and you've been seeing him on the podcast and everything else. So it's kind of like that naturally happened. You know what I'm saying? Where that friendship or that bond, you know what I'm saying? We always talk about business and personal. It was just a different thing to where like it before it was just a business thing, but I seen later on he was like, yeah, bro, he said he explained the situation on the last episode, but you know what I'm saying, like it was just that was just the type of vibe that it was on. So you know what I'm saying, so it really comes down to my headspace at the time. I was learning different things. I was still trying to be at peace with myself. Me and Hayes. Yeah, like it was just a whole bunch of stuff going on. Yeah, and I told Hayes,
hey, too on my end, because I had to understand that just because I'm ready to do stuff, people around me not probably ready. You know what I'm saying? And that's be the hard part sometimes when you sometimes is a visionary and you want to move ahead of everybody. Yeah. Sometimes, man, I gotta pump my brakes, I guess, and be like, okay, well, or not pump my brakes and still move along with what I was gonna do anyway. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's just when you try to involve other people, you gotta be kind of thoughtful because other people ain't always on the same time as you.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta have that patience. Yep.
I'm gonna say, Charlie, man. And we all kind of do, different things for sure. I know me, man. I post my music, my memes, and I'll be watching like an interview, and I always like an insert of that, and I always share, you know what I'm saying? Because I like giving out game too. Zone, he do his interviews, his podcast, he gaming, he consistently on their head tops with it. And with you, I see, man, and your positive vibes is it's called, man, the custom Genos, right?
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So I see you like posting the custom with the shoes and the shirts and stuff like that. Your family custom brand that he making stuff, and I see
my
you
cousin
putting your music with that, and I see you like posting like scriptures and stuff like that, like, man, and giving out that word too, man.
Yeah, because I feel like people can read that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, you're right. So man, I already see like. With your vibe, it's a mix of you giving out that word mixed with you also playing the game mixed with your music, bro. And that's just all positive vibes, bro.
Yeah, and supporting my cousin's brand too. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know what? That's your
supporting
cousin,
everybody.
So his brand is your brand, bro.
Yeah.
Thanks. Because if he, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure cuz gonna put you down and you gonna eat with him anyway.
Yeah.
So
he hooked me up with some shoes too for supporting them.
Hey, I'm just saying, bro. You helping cuz out, being genuine, sharing his with y'all. It's his, but it's y'all's because you help, because that's your cousin, and you helping him and you ride with him. And you supporting it like it's yours. And that's the mindset that we gotta have. And mixed with that, you got you throwing in little scriptures, and you know what I'm saying? You throwing that word of that God in there too.
Yeah.
Mixed with you rapping over, you throwing your raps over you playing the game like that. So man, if you showing what you love to do, Because in the midst of it, I don't know if you know working like man, folks gotta go to work, folks got lives outside of this shit.
Yeah. I'm working too, so
bro.
Yeah.
So through it all, you find the time to still post, about Guy. You posting about your cousin and y'all brand that y'all going hard for, and you posting your gaming mixed with the music, and you showing love, bro.
Yeah, a lot of things. Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. Like that right there gonna get us a long way. That's gonna get you a long way, period.
Yeah.
Because you're going into this with no ego, or like you say, you ain't scared to learn from the youngins, or you ain't scared to hit somebody up and ask them something that you don't know.
Yeah. You just gotta swallow that pride, you know what I'm saying? And also I was taught to be humble, you know what I mean? Always be humble. Don't think that you're better than somebody. You know?
It's a time to be humble, but we're, the man's always talking about that.
It's a time to be humble, and it's a time to be. I ain't gonna say. I ain't even gonna say cocky. I'm gonna just say it's just standing on your word.
It's a time to be cocky. I'm gonna get like Zon, put my eye in his mug. It's a time to be cocky.
Yeah.
And flex your muscle on them and let them know, like, hold up, player.
This ain't
ain't no little nigga shit.
Yeah.
Hold up. Like, what you feel?
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, of course,
I be feeling like that sometimes, bro.
I'll
be on it. I'll be like, bro, they got me messed up, bro. I know my shit hard.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with checking somebody. You gotta check somebody. You gotta check them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I'm just saying, bro, because we walk into stuff being humble a lot. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like we be a lot. Sometimes humble get looked over. So man, you gotta be loud and you gotta be cocky sometimes. Let folks know in a nice way. I ain't just say I ain't just say be no nut about it.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Man, sometimes you just gotta let folks know what time it is, man, because you could be humble all that time, but once you start being cocky with it, that's what everybody want to start tapping in. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody want like when you be seeing me on Facebook, right? Charlie, and I make a video just because I might do one after we do this, and I'll just be saying,
he gonna do it, so I trust him.
Like I do a quick video over there. I used to do like the little long form of, and now I go live and I let it be known, and then you know what I'm saying, the people be coming in and saying what they gonna say or whatever the case may be. I'm about to start dropping the content over there, just downloading the videos, putting it everywhere, tagging people, just putting like I'm making sure I'm gonna put it up in folks' faces. Like I don't care how much.
Y'all like using the most, Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram?
I like using everything. I like being on everything. I'm trying to get on Bebo now. Bebo coming back. I'm finna get back on Bebo and kill it.
Is you on Snapchat?
I'm on Snapchat. I'm on TikTok. I'm on Triller. I'm everywhere.
Wow.
Everywhere.
Like everywhere.
I'm still on Triller too. So if y'all want, go to my Triller, CMW Hayes on Triller. I got about 20-some videos on there, man. I was trapping on Triller at the time. That's what I was doing, trapping on Triller at the time. So y'all go over to my Triller, CMW Hayes. But y'all. But that's the only one I got though. I ain't got no Snapchat. I ain't got no TikTok. I ain't got none of that.
I mean, I mainly use Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. I mean, I have Twitter, but I'm not on Twitter like that. But I don't have Snapchat though.
That's your back end, huh? That's your back end.
Yeah.
Twitter for me is the back end. Like that's the least one. You know what I'm saying? But Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube for sure.
Yeah, of course I have SoundCloud. I have that too.
I got SoundCloud too.
I gotta
get
back.
Now kind of moving from away from SoundCloud now, y'all. I think now people getting with them third party like the distro.
Well, I think SoundCloud got a place because there's a lot of people
and stuff like that. Huh?
I think SoundCloud still got a place because there's a lot of dope people that's over there on SoundCloud. There's a lot of dope people that's up on Bandcamp. So them is not, they're not going nowhere. I think just everybody just jumping back on YouTube because that's the wave.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I was thinking about, like, I'm looking right now into like if we gonna be on Anchor or we gonna be on Buzzsprout. Like I'm looking and seeing like, okay, we gonna
trendy. Some stuff be just because of the masses chose not to go to it, so they deem it not worthy. It'd be like just like a Reverb Nation. I still like Reverb Nation. I still got some songs on Reverb Nation.
Mm-hmm.
But
it's all about the user base,
songs,
like
they old songs.
Yeah,
but Reverb to a point. I remember at that point when we was telling people we was on Reverb still, they was looking at us like we was peasants.
Yeah.
They was looking down on us like, you on Reverb still? We like, yeah, man. What's the new wave? They was like SoundCloud.
Yeah, but
then we
she's like
jumped on SoundCloud. Then I mashed on SoundCloud. Then then it, like people started moving to the third party to the United Master, the Distro Kids, the CD Babies. That's because they putting your stuff in the iTunes and they putting your stuff worldwide to where it's not just on YouTube and YouTube is worldwide, but you know what I mean. It's making yourself available in stores other than just SoundCloud.
Yeah, it's on many platforms.
Yeah, it's putting you on other platforms instead of just being on 2 blocks. They putting you on 10 other blocks.
Basically. So it's like my thing is I try to be on every block, like, and the reason is that the more blocks that you own, the more foot traffic and the more your name gets indexed on the search engines.
In the algorithm,
Yeah, basically.
I don't even like using the word, I just use it.
Yeah. So basically, especially like with
that's true though. I mean, I guess it's true because when you mash it on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, SoundCloud, YouTube, you using the same hashtags, you being consistent. That's what's gonna build that buzz up. You know what I'm saying? Like, and your presence on social media as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, because for me, I see like sometimes, you know, like we gotta sometimes y'all step out of the just posting that. Like we gotta post a picture of us smiling sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, we gotta post. I mean, that is how I feel sometimes, man. Because we gotta let people know that we're not robots, man. Like we be on here posting music and memes and you know just strictly business all day. It's like, man, let's show people that we can smile on this picture, or we can be out somewhere kicking it, or we, you know what I'm saying? Like we gotta show people who we are too. Not just the grind and not just the work constantly pound. I mean, we gonna do that regardless, but it's all right on a few posts sometimes, man, that we show them us relaxing, chilling.
Yeah, that's what I did. Yeah, that's what I did.
And I feel like we pretty much got a balance of that, but somebody else might need to hear that because I don't know hop on this mug in the bed with no damn shirt on and be laying down.
Oh yeah,
he'll be laying down. He'll be laying down talking. Just like ain't nothing happened. Like he'd be in the bed up under the cover, everything talking. He was like, "This nigga don't care."
With his hand over his face like this, like
that's what I'm saying. Like he laying in the bed, no shirt on, up under the cover, talking about whatever just happened. He's like
in the dark.
In the dark. See, but that's what I'm saying though. But that's the comfortability though. That just goes to show you that he ain't tripping off what nobody got to say about him. He ain't tripping off niggas say he's fat, he did, he that. Oh, look at this nigga on here. He trip. Like he's just giving you that
especially
content.
like exactly, and especially look, especially the female, because I love that's the main thing from a female that I love to hear is, oh, I'll never get with you. Then they fool around, get in my inbox. Next thing you know, I'm in the text message. Then next thing we out. Next minute, I'm over here praying because I'm over here and did something I shouldn't have did. And the next minute we might be in love. So you know what I'm saying? Like,
oh my god.
Yeah. Now she in love with me. I can't get rid of her.
Like,
you know,
help me.
Yeah. Like, yeah. So I don't do that no more though. I didn't change. I didn't had a Paul moment. Last year I really had some Paul Saul moments, and I kind of slowed down on doing it because I realized I just couldn't keep doing it. Like I couldn't keep doing that. Even the ones that don't necessarily deal with me, like they can't leave me alone. They're afraid to lose me. They want me to be right there by their side, and then you know some of them they lost access. Some of them I don't be bothering. Some of them that they know, you know, I'll be like my boy Ryan Isaac. They're always come back to me. All I'm gonna say is, man, come back next. Y'all will see next week. I ain't gonna say nothing else, but y'all will see next week. Always come back.
Hey, but do y'all think though that that stuff is just so oversaturated though? I'm talking about from the music to the YouTubing to the podcasting to the. I mean,
Charlie, you go first. I'm gonna go in last. Go ahead.
Do y'all think that it's just so much of this in abundance that it kind of become redundant after a while? Like people just be like, there go another one.
I mean, I would say yeah, but it might come redundant. But at the same time, man, you just gotta keep on pushing, And people they're gonna have to get used to your content sooner or later, whether they want to watch it or not, Because you're showing them, look, this is my content. This is why I'm uploading. This is my purpose, and it is what it is. You can love it or leave it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it is, but I feel like the thing about it is you have to be consistent, and the cream is always gonna rise to the top. So I don't have problems like if people like now I'm about to do with Hayes. I'm finna print my cards back out. I'm got we got Beast Abyss the Beast Abyss website coming back. About to get us on the streaming services like. Every day, every day, I've been plotting and planning behind the scenes.
That's the level up right there.
It's like, man, it's like, yo, and then on top of that, mansion, working every day, clearing the board, so I could really, really go in at once and just be like, boom, and then come back around and start marketing all the content and start, doing different things with the content, and then grow it to a place where, we like O'Shea with it, where we got a team, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like we got a team of editors and people that we can trust, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna help. Yeah, that boy crazy. But shout out to O'Shea Du Jackson. But yeah, that's the level of of consistency. Like, ain't no breaks. I be telling, Hayes was asking me about us taking the break. I said, no, hey, we got to keep stepping on that neck because that's what everybody else. And I never told Hayes this. I'm gonna tell him in front of you and to the world. That's what be wrong in the city. Folks be mashing, and then they leave for 18 months, and then they come back and now all of a sudden they, they community activists and. Now all of a sudden they saving the hood and saving the world, and now all of a sudden one dude to come, he be a square rapper, and now he's selling all the dope. Or now this person will watch you
and pop back up a whole different person. Huh?
Yeah, folks will watch you and be like, oh man, I want to get on your podcast, and then they'll turn around and they'll come on and they'll pop back up. And they'll have their own podcast and then act like they don't know you no more. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it'd be a little shady stuff like that. I'd be like, oh, okay. And then some of the rappers be wanting to come over here and do, no, player, stay over there and rap. Stay over there and rap.
Hey, I want to ask y'all, let's do this. Who got a You Ain't Lying moment?
You go first, Killzone.
Yeah, he called you out, boy.
Yeah, I gotta think about mine.
Unless you want me to go,
man.
Unless you want to think,
man.
I gotta think about mine.
Man, my You Ain't Lying moment was when I was working at the airport, and man, I saw so many celebrities. I got a few of them, but when Ryan Isley came through the airport, I think, did I tell you this already? I don't think I did. Oh no, I ain't gonna talk. Okay, I'll know about that one then. But Bruce came through.
Yeah, he came through the airport and you said something about his
girl yeah. No, it was his chain. No, it was one that I didn't say nothing about. Man. Shoot. Man, I got I know I got one.
I know. I just hit you with it unexpectedly.
Man, it's like, my You Ain't Lying moment.
You one. Okay.
Well, my You Ain't Lying moment actually came this week. I'm gonna just say this my You Ain't Lying moment. I don't have no more celebrity ones I could say it off the top of my head. But my You Ain't Lying moment this week was, people was hitting me up about the podcast, about the merch. telling me to keep going. You know what I'm saying? Josh bought a couple t-shirts. Charlie had donated, and he already on the Patreon and still donated. And you know what I'm saying? It was just a lot of people, certain people that I knew had bought some masks. Even before I had got the merch store together, they had bought masks, and they rocking the mask. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm starting to see the fruits of my labor kind of pay off. I had some things in my life that was kind of like, it was, some existential pressures, but I find myself not really tripping off of it as much because I'm putting just as much time that I put into my work or put into family and everything else. And sometimes I'll be getting a little anxious, and I had to remind myself, okay, when I'm with the fam, I'm with the fam. But or if I'm, just kicking it, me and Hayes just kicking it. Sometimes we don't even be talking about potting, or we'll be talking about life, and you know what I'm saying. Or if I'm talking to a young lady or whatever, like we just talking and vibing. You know what I'm saying. And then I had to remind myself to kind of just slow down sometimes. But I just realized that the work is starting to pay off, getting remonetized, and you know what I'm saying, like having that feeling and going back and monetizing all these videos. Like I'm been just doing a couple of them a day, and I'm like, dang, bro, I done masked all, I'm talking about for a whole year. Now I lost some of the videos and stuff, but I was just like, man, let me just keep going, because now this year I ain't deleting nothing. Well, I mean, I had to delete a couple videos because of Meek Mill, but I'm not deleting nothing. I'm just gonna keep mashing. I'm gonna make sure I'm learned a lot, experienced a lot. I went through some troubles behind the scene, but I'm seeing that my work is really, really paying off. Like I'm low key thinking about, well, no, I ain't gonna do it now, but once I get through, I'll probably take a week off from my job, but then I'm gonna end up mashing on a whole different level. Like I'm gonna get up and start
all the way up.
Yeah, basically just getting up, mashing, going, maybe
putting in
going
two shifts worth.
Yeah, basically
hours.
Working, and then on top of that, yeah, and then on top of that, working out more. Once everything start opening back up, getting into the gym, like just turning it all the way up, because I feel like now this was the perfect time to do it. I was praying. I was like, Lord, I just need some time. And then it was like, I was looking at like what was going on, and I was like, okay, now overtime that kicked in. Still mashing. It's like, man, at first I was like, am I gonna really be able to work 7 days a week and then mash? And I'm like,
7 days a week. What, nigga? You working 7 days?
Yeah, bro.
And 7 days a week with no days off. Like I think you gotta have a day off at the job. They can't legally work you for 7 days.
No, they not. I'm choosing to do it because I got stuff I need to handle, so we can take this to the next level. So it's still, but even I'm gonna put it to you like this. But even if I'm gonna put it to you like this, even if I was when I get to being able to do this full time and do music and move around and do all of that full time, I'ma still be doing it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna probably be a time where
your you ain't lying moment was your experience this last couple weeks. This last week when everything just the overwhelming love and support been clicking for you.
Mm-hmm.
Charlie, and do you have one?
I'll say, yeah, back then, man, at a community college, at a junior college, man, I was performing at an open mic event, right? And then, I finally got up there, start doing my rapping and whatever. I was rapping over the Nas Make You Look instrumental. And out of nowhere, a bunch of dudes came out of nowhere, man. They I don't even know them. So they jumped on stage. They started shaking their dreads and everything. I'm like, well, whatever. I'm going to keep it going. It was live, man. And then one of the dudes tried to jump on. Well, he got on stage, but he almost tripped. So that kind of, that almost messed me up on rapping. But, he got up on stage and, it was live, man. They made it really, made it alive in there, man.
That kind of messed me up a little bit.
Yeah, it almost did. I almost stumbled over my words because I didn't want to laugh, but yeah,
it was lit.
But
it was
I held it in, man. Yeah, man, it was live, man. It was lit. So it was fun, man. That's my moment.
My you ain't lying moment.
Yeah, you ain't lying moment.
Yeah, my you ain't lying moment comes from the Limelight again, man. And there was a club back in the day here that if you know, you know. If you was at the Limelight, but this time T.I. had came to this mug, dog, and this mug was jam packed. It was hot as a sun bitch in this motherfucker too. For some reason that night it was so hot in that mug, and one of the homegirls that we was with at the time, bro, tell me why she fainted in that mug, bro. She straight fainted. We standing in the middle. We standing like in the middle of the floor. It's packed, right? Tell me why we had to lift her up and the crowd dog straight took her to the stage, bro. Like they straight had to take her to the stage. Security grabbed her. They sitting there fanning her as she in the car getting the fan, you know, like to get her. I guess she was just so hot. Bro, she came back to life. I think she got to stand on stage for the like. Now you on stage as T.I. performing now. Like it's like now you woke up out of your slumber and you sitting there watching her from the stage now. Maybe that was the rule for her to get put on stage. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe she did that to get put on stage, bro. I don't know, but we literally they picked her up.
That's too funny.
Take her to the front, bro. Like, bro. That was my you ain't lying moment, bro.
She fainted.
I mean, she fainted, man. It was so hot up in that joint, and then I not only fainted, like the crowd had to like almost crowd surf her to the stage where security was to get her help because it was that packed in there, bro.
That's too funny, bro.
All that body heat,
man. I got another you ain't lying moment. So
you got another one?
with so we was at the what was it, Super Jam, right? And basically, I never told this story. I told the other one. So I went with my homegirl Maya. Shout out to Maya. She's my play granny, Miss Audrey. Rest in peace, Miss Audrey. Her granddaughter, one of her granddaughters. So, and Maya is fine, is $1 million wine. I'm talking about just bad.
She fine like the singer Maya.
She finer than that. So
really,
we outside.
Man.
We out at she like 21. I'm 16.
We gotta see
right?
proof for this. No man,
it's on my Facebook page. So anyway, we at Super Jam, right? You know what I'm saying? We at Super Jam, and so before we walk in there, she like, look, it's gonna be a whole bunch of dudes in here trying to holler at me. So I need you to be my muscle. You know, play like you my man. And then if you see any girls from your high school, tell them that we go together. And so we walked past like a whole section full of girls from my high school. They're like, DJKillzown.
You was Nick Cannon that
day. Yeah, boy. I was sitting there. I was walking
you
around.
Say love don't cost a thing, you bruh.
Oh yeah, that movie.
Yeah. So hold up. So later on, we come across Murphy Lee. Now this is my first time meeting Murph.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I meet Murph. First time, like, man, I'm a fan, boo, boo, boo. I was going to bring my CD, but I ain't have, the deep pockets or whatever. I didn't want to mess up my CD. And he was like, what did he say? He said, I'm trying to remember. He had said, yo, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, he was just geek. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was geek, he was geek. They was like, yo, bro, that's, a lot of people, man, be coming up trying to ask me to, be on their CD and stuff like that. So he remembered because later on down the line, I had took the bus to, his concert. I couldn't go to, I had to leave before his set. Then I ended up going to his album release party. But at the time, he was really on, he was trying to get Maya. Like, I could tell, like, all the other dudes was trying to get her. Yeah. And I guess out of respect for me, because he thought that was my girl, he was looking at me like, oh, okay, yeah. But she took a picture with him, and VIC was trying to take her and everything. It was gonna bring her back. Yeah, remember with the wobble?
Yeah.
So yeah. So yeah, man. Here go Hayes. Hold on. So yeah, man. He that was a crazy moment right there. That was my first time meeting Murph, and then that was like real crazy, man. We saw Bun B right after Pimp C had died. T.I. that was when he was beefing with Shawty Low and Alpha Mega didn't before Alpha Mega lied and everything else, and they was like addressing him. And before his friend had got there, right after that, his friend had ended up getting killed in that shootout. His friend Phil Lott, So
Child
you know
of
what I'm
God,
saying?
man, I want to ask you too. Well, it's on too. I want to ask everybody.
Mm-hmm.
If you can go anywhere in this world, man, where would it be?
If I want anything.
No, if you can go anywhere in the world.
Like, anywhere. Okay. Yeah. Man. Can I say 2 places?
Yeah, bro, go ahead.
I'll say Africa and Japan.
Oh,
I'll say
that's
that.
what I was gonna say. So
you been murking with them, like, bro,
them two, yeah. Go ahead, Hayes. Go ahead and say yours, because that was exactly them 2 places.
I don't know how I can follow up after Africa and Japan, like, bro. Them the two biggest. Okay, I say Africa for sure. Africa. If we can travel that for a few months and go village to village and sightsee for a few months. I ain't just talking about for a few days. That'll be something. And if I can be one of the first civilians to get a ride on that space shuttle.
Okay.
I ain't trying to look. I'm not trying to be on the spaceships until they like Star Wars, where I can get in the spaceship and take off.
You said a place I like to go. And,
yeah.
If they can make it safe for me to travel, I would want to go to space.
But they got to make it like Star Wars, because I done seen all the modern space stuff. And
they got to make it like Star Wars. You want the big ship.
For real. Like, we got to be able to make it.
You want the big Star Trek ship.
Yeah, we got to be able to make it, because I want to be able to feel safe where it's going to take more than just some satellite debris or a meteor. Like, it had to be a huge, big old meteor to be like messing through the hole or something like that. Like, it had to be something that, you know what I'm saying, something sturdy, because all the regular spaceships, man, they lose air, they lose oxygen, they lose whatever before they can even get somewhere remotely close to where they at. And so that's what ends up happening. And then they end up dying out there because they don't have enough fuel. Like, and I ain't trying to go that far deep, because I'm saying, like, to me, that's worse than being on an airplane or being in a car. No, bro. Like, if you have ever seen Flight,
if you got a one-time chance to go to space and look at the world from space, you wouldn't go?
I mean, yeah, but it's like, bro, if
gotta make it like
Star
Wars.
You got a free ride, but you got a free ride to space. You're not going,
bro. I seen Gravity, bro, and I was scared out of my mind, bro.
And we called and say,
I want you to go watch Gravity after we get off here and Stowaway on Netflix. I want you to go watch both of the movies as soon as we get off here, and then tell me if you want to be on.
You got a seat on the shuttle for free.
All right, cool. All right,
You're going to space for free. Don't worry about
it.
I ain't trying to go to space and die for free.
You're going to space for free.
And what if the air? Well, he said, "Don't even worry about nothing." But if the air run out, then what? Then I didn't took a free ticket to go straight to heaven. I'm on the. I ain't even be closer. Yeah. It's a highway.
You closer and close.
Yeah. Basically, yeah. No, let me get the Star Wars. So I get my little X-Wing or my little TIE fighter and fly off from this mug and get there in 20-30 minutes instead of 2-3 years. I get to Mars by and back by dinner time. You know.
Man. And before we wrap up and dip up out of here, Charlie, man, I want to thank you, bro, for sliding through, man.
No problem, man.
Man, love, bro. Keep doing what you're doing. We're going to keep supporting you. You feel me?
Yeah, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Give me the opportunity to come on here, man.
It's your time right now, man, to big up whatever you want to big up right now.
Oh, man. Y'all follow me on Instagram, man. Norwood9210. And subscribe to my channel. It's called Child of God. Or you could type in the word Custom Gino. It's CUSTOMJINO. You can type in there, you'll find my channel. And follow I'll say my Facebook is same thing, C.H.O.G, Child of God. You know what I'm saying? Type in Charlie Norwood, and then I'll say Charlie Norwood and Child of God. You'll see it.
New music coming out.
I'm coming out with a new mixtape. I'm working on it right now. It's called Only You Can Stop You.
There we go.
The mixtape. So, and you can also find all my music on my material on my YouTube page as well. So, you can find them on the playlist.
Well, like I said, man, next week I want y'all to make sure y'all pay attention. Next week I ain't gonna say nothing else. You know what I'm saying? It's just next week. Got a surprise for y'all, man. Y'all asked for it.
Oh man,
and it's a surprise. So just stay tuned next week.
Me about it. I don't even know what it is.
You know what? I started to tell you when I called you earlier.
Tell me later,
about
man.
Yeah. But it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a surprise, and we're gonna come back with it. But anyway.
I know. What you done? You go ahead and big up everything.
Beast and Bitch podcast, Friday at 9 p.m. Tales of a Simp, Sunday at 6 p.m. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna keep
Wednesdays at
6 p.m. You know what I'm saying? Every week, we here with it.
Gaming every day on that channel, boy.
Exactly. You already know. Matter of fact, I just went and got, man, just in celebration and everything. I got the Returnal and I got that Watchmen, but I said, yo, this is Yakuza Like a Dragon. You know what I'm saying? It's the new Yakuza game that they came out with, and it was on sale. And I'm getting Resident Evil Friday. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna have a lot of stuff that's coming to the channel. You know what I'm saying? No, Yakuza, it was like a arena brawler, like Shenmue meets GTA. So it's like you walking around, but this one is like more of an RPG. So like, instead of it being just a beat 'em up, like this is an RPG where you're still kind of a beat 'em up, but it's kind of like you got certain moves that you do. You got so many that you could do. You got to run around, and
you got missions.
You got missions and stuff like that. And it's basically what we was talking about, like. This dude who was in it, he was in the Yakuza or whatever. He gets betrayed. It's kind of the same story, but a little bit different. Now he got like a team of people with him. It used to be just the main character, and I don't know if this ain't his son because they just wrapped up the main game. It was 6 different games, so you know what I'm saying. This was a whole new story basically right here. So shout out to. Yeah, it's Sega, and then they got I forget the name of the team. Ra Go to Rookie. Like they actually basically helped save part of the reason besides Sonic. They say the company, like, because Yakuza is real big in Japan, and it's just starting to get over here. Microsoft they own Game Pass. This ain't an ad, but I'm just telling y'all what's to come. So we playing Returnal, Fortnite, Call of Duty, with L Streets, and just a lot of stuff coming, man. We're gonna be playing Ratchet, the last Ratchet and Clank, in preparation for the new Ratchet and Clank. I got The Witcher 3. I just wrapped up Cyberpunk. It's up there on the Patreon. I'm actually gonna do the alternate ending. So I'm gonna still keep playing it. I was gonna go back to Spider-Man, but I'm gonna probably wait a little bit before I get back to Spider-Man because it's two different paths I can go through in Cyberpunk. So I want to be completely done with the game before I move on. So I'm finna start the game back over. Because it's like 7 different endings in there. But yeah, man. And then Hayes, you got something, man. What's up?
This a classic episode right here, man. And like I say, Charlie, thank you, man. And we gonna keep man and keep supporting, bro. And but man, and for me, so man, and since the beginning of this year, man, I put out Chill Break. Then about a month later, I put out The Mashing. And this Friday, man, this Friday, I'm putting out a new single and a new video. Offering Game, Spur Change. You feel me? It's dropping this Friday on all platforms. The video gonna be out on YouTube. So when it drop, y'all support that. Y'all go share that. tell a friend to tell a friend to tune on in because they know how we giving it up. You feel me? But right now though, we about to give a world premiere. World premiere of the promo clip to Offering Games per Change dropping Friday. World premiere. Dropping Friday. All platforms. Video gonna be on my YouTube channel for the Fam 87 ETV. And also shout out my dog Moneybag Lou for directing that thing for me. You feel me? Take Over Films STL. You feel me? So salute me. I salute y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. And for y'all tuning in for so long and staying all the way through, y'all get to watch the promo clip. So meet us right back here. There you go, dropping bombs. Meet us right back here next Wednesday. Next Wednesday, same time, same place. You Ain't Lying Podcast. I'm your host, CMW Hayes. That's my dog, DJKillzown Jones, with our special guest, Child of God. Right now, world premiere, song dropping Friday, video everywhere, Friday as well. Offering Games per Change. And we out.
Stats say I'm losing, but do they love me or they hate me? That shit get confusing. Used to show up all the time to support folks, but then I had to fall back like Autumn Hayes.
Because you may have something that people can never have. A motherfucker have more money than you. They can have more houses, cars, whatever the fuck. They can have whatever. And they think that that's supposed to make them be better than you.
Yeah. CMW Hayes. Got my people with me. Yeah. For the Fam 87 ETV. Talk business with me, know I've been the G. Up early and I'm gonna sleep late. Just so I can go for mine and get. Hey. No, I say it from my chest, I rep the Midwest. Niggas be acting like they tough, we not into that. I front the liquor store, serving with the pack. Eating a box of rice, know I got the strap. With them old schools clean like a new ball. Standing tall like the arch, I ain't finna fall. Used to be on Hall Street, they used to race cars. Cops come speed off, we ain't getting caught. From an era where clout chasing meant you had power. Nowadays, for the fam, get it by any means. Going Jordan, rocking 6 rings. Blue Game 12s on Montclair lounge pants. With a white tee round my neck, the Jesus peace. Building like Noah's Ark, they ain't wanna believe in me.